Previously on Powerful Truth Angels.
If you're gonna say that I'm unfunny 10 or 15 times and you really don't think I'm funny,
who's funny?
Me.
I think you're funny.
Okay, that's fine. Well, let's start acting like it then.
You are hilarious.
Thank you.
But not for your jokes.
Okay. You guys are fucking assholes, first of all. Because
No.
you're implying that I'm so unfunny. That's the entire point of this episode was just to shit on Heavy.
No.
Which is fine, but let me just say this. Let me give you the full perspective.
Can I just say one thing? I think you have what it takes to make it as a comedian. Because
Thank you.
No. Let me tell you why.
Thank you.
Because you're impervious. you're impervious to abuse. And you're disassociated from reality, and that'll get you there. Now, if you can somehow become funny, then you're gonna win.
Okay, great.
I don't know.
Funny. Okay, so now let me give you.
This is my. I didn't know what to do with it. I've been a big the hair. What are you drinking? See, I don't care about my hair. You're drinking jam. You're drinking a jar of jam. You got a strawberry. You got strawberry Smucker's jam. You're just drinking a jar of jam. You poured some beet water in there. You fucking got some vegan to piss in a fucking bottle, and now you're drinking it.
You want to know what's in this?
I would love you to list out the things that are in your stupid fucking smoothie.
Well, you're jealous, number one, because you don't know how to put things in your body that don't destroy you. Number one. So I know that. I've learned to read, Maddie, over the years of knowing you. It's been a long, hard, chubby road, and I've learned to read you. And I'm going to tell you, I listen. I love talking about what I do to stay moderately fat, and what I eat to stay moderately fat, and I love talking about it. I love it. I'm gonna tell you tell you what's in this. Okay.
Yeah. Run me through it, Tito.
Okay. I start with a base of vegetable juice. Okay, that's my base.
Just vegetable juice.
I buy the juice. What
do you mean vegetables?
I buy the juice at the store. Just all vegetables, no fruit. Then I get beets, broccoli, kale, spinach, ginger, lemon, turmeric, whatever other like horrible green vegetable I can get. I put it in the Vitamix. I don't juice it. I put the whole thing in the Vitamix, and I just make a slurry. I make some sort of sludge. And this one's particularly thick, and I put tomato in there sometimes. Whatever's around, it's going in there. And lemon juice. I put some lemon juice. And this one's particularly thick. So what I decided to do is I threw in some hot sauce and some pepper and salt. And, baby, I got some real powerful.
You made a cold soup. A vegetable vichyssoise.
It's gazpacho, right? That's what you guys call it?
Yeah, this is a gazpachos. Look at this. So you're just drinking salad dressing. You put hot sauce, salt, and pepper into it. That's just a cold...
Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Listen.
Do you put Worcestershire in it?
I put this to the test with a Red Bull any day. You think I'm crazy?
So you're getting pumped up. Right now, are you getting pumped up?
Oh, you have listen, I'm ready. Listen. You listen, buddy. My guy. Listen. Don't ever tell me someone's coming for me, because I'll ruminate and I'll think.
It's incredible. This is something I'm looking forward to. It's like I couldn't sleep last night. The fact that Heavy's coming back. The fact that he thinks he's for some reason coming at you when I was the person that was being mean to him.
Yeah.
I
tried to back you off. I said, "Hey, Maddie, you're going. Listen, hey, I felt bad. I had a conscience until I started piling on."
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Can I get a water?
Get this guy water. I got 2 waters. I got a coffee. I got gross juice.
How many beverages you got? You got your sippy cup.
4 beverages.
You got your suck cup. I want to also just mention your thumb sucking was going back and just watching how fast the muscle memory that went into that thumb. Because I would do that. I wouldn't know how to do that because I just wasn't a thumb sucker. You went so fast, so happy.
Yeah.
You went to such a beautiful place. I just want to, look at that.
There's a groove.
Look at that.
There's a groove in the top of my mouth.
There's a groove still in the roof of your mouth.
It's like a magnet.
I couldn't stop watching that fucking trailer. And
you're such a pervert.
the funniest thing. No, it was just so funny watching you. Like, as soon as I said it, you're like, oh yeah. It was like something that like, it brought you back to such a happy place of sucking your thumb. And I don't know. I couldn't stop watching it.
Listen,
I just couldn't.
If you have a strain of the disease that we share. You don't have the same thing I have, but I have a thing where from my first instinct when I wake up in the morning is to leave the planet. Like, I don't want to get it. Like, even if my days are not bad, right? There's a lot of work in them. There's a lot of things happening. It's a lot of energy, all these things happening. But my first instinct is to wake up and just like go, just get, how can I, what, is there a wormhole I can jump into? Is there some way I can escape? I'm a fucking escape artist. So everything I've done, I think since a little kid, even sucking my thumb is a way of escaping. And then pretty soon, like, you're sucking your thumb. And then at one point, it's just like in the time lapse, it just gets replaced with a fat joint, and you're like, and you're blazing a joint, right? And then that merges into like another thing you're smoking. You're smoking something else, and then you're fucked. You know, that's how it works.
Yeah, and then
don't suck your thumb, kids. It's a gateway drug to
sucking
shooting
your
dope.
Thumb is how you get into meth. For sure,
there's got to be a correlation.
It goes from thumb sucking to meth. Skip the weed. Skip, like, you know, freebasing. Just go straight to... Is freebasing the same as meth? Yeah, it's the same.
Freebase and weed are the same thing, yeah. Freebase, weed, and acid are basically the same drug. You smoke acid, you drop freebase, and you blaze...
Drop freebase.
You blaze weed.
The first time I ever freebased... What was the first time you freebased? What was the first time?
Let's not. Can we not do this? I know where you're going, but you know this is going to be 45 minutes of us going, well, this one time I stuck 4 Quaaludes up my ass and, you know, roll... Like, what's
the first time? Welcome to Powerful Truth Angels. Like, subscribe. If you like to freebase, so do we. If you ever freebase, leave a comment, a little wink in the comment section. Okay?
You know how
you know
how my breathing is shitty, right? You know I can't breathe very well.
I know you breathe like you're like a pug.
I know, I hear it.
Like a pug.
I have asthma, right? But that being said, I still exercise. You know, I was hiking today before the podcast.
Everybody knows you're a tough white belt. Everybody knows you got the fucking military pack on and you hiked fucking
It's
Los
true.
Feliz mountains.
I am those things are true. I'm not going to argue it. Listen, you looked in the comments, and when you were talking shit, someone from my school got in and broke it down to you and said, this man worked out an hour before and then trained for an hour like a beast. He's solid. This is a solid person that said that.
What, somebody in the comment section from your high school backed you up?
No,
came in for you?
From my school, from my jiu-jitsu school. Anyways, I don't.
Oh yeah. From your jiu-jitsu school.
The more I talk, the stupider I sound. It doesn't matter.
No!
As soon as the words.
Everybody! Somebody at Two Tongues Jiu-Jitsu School came in, was like, no, man, he is a tough white belt. He practiced hard.
I hate you so much. Listen, do you think...
It's amazing. It's amazing. I practiced hard. You know, I practiced hard.
You've never practiced anything. Do you think there's a correlation between... This is my thought. Because I have a very small nose, right?
That the first time I've ever broke you was around the small nose. Remember when we were just doing audio podcasts and we need to release, I don't even think we fucked up the recording of that one. The very first time, everybody, I made Two-Tone almost quit the podcast we were going back and forth as we do. We're going back, you know, you're fat, you're fucking stupid, you're whatever, being children. And somehow I made a chirp about his small nose, and all of a sudden, his entire world went like inside, and somehow he stopped, he got shook, and right now I can see him going through it right now a little bit. His nose, my nose, what's my nose?
Yours is normal, it's not small. Mine's particularly petite. I have
you have a petite nose?
I have a petite nose, and... Listen, after a year of this, there's nothing you're going to throw at me now that's going to make me sad, right? But in the beginning, I was green.
In the beginning?
I was green. I didn't know. I'm not used to being attacked. When I get attacked, I either ball up like a pill bug or I go on the offensive, depending on when you catch me. So the thing with the small nose is, yeah, I have a small nose. I wish I had a bigger nose. But
is that one of the things that you think about, like when you?
No,
I
don't.
As an alpha male,
right?
You know,
listen. My only thing is the only reason I want a bigger nose, truthfully, is I feel like if I had bigger nostrils, right? I feel like it's like the thing they put on top of a, what are those air intake things on like a Dodge Charger with the things open up? You know what I'm talking about? No car guys. Any car guys?
Okay.
Or like this, you know, they build a hood so the air goes into the engine and like it gets more power from the air. I feel like if I got more oxygen in my nose, my uptake would go up by 35. It would go up by 35%. I'm guessing. If I had bigger nose canals.
So if you had bigger,
I think there's a correlation.
So you're.
I bet you there's a correlation. Listen,
you think that if you were to have a bigger nose, you're just your input.
My air,
into
my
the
air,
world,
the,
your air.
The air into my engine would give me more power.
I think it's your lungs. I don't think your nose. I think it's your lungs that are the problem. We should have Brian McKenzie on. Brian McKenzie,
let's get him.
Talk to us about fucking Two Tone's breath. Is it your nose holes or is it your lungs? What can we do for Two Tone's output?
Brian
Two Tone
McKenzie
needs better output.
Brian McKenzie says you breathe through your fucking nose, you talk through your mouth. He goes, don't use your mouth to breathe. He's very serious about that. So whenever I'm working out, I try to breathe through my nose and I quit all the time and I just use my mouth because my nose sucks.
Because you're weak-minded.
No, because I have a shitty nose.
Oh, you have a shitty nose? You're blaming the tool.
I'm blaming the tool. No, you can't blame the carpenter when he has a broken tool. You know what I mean? I do the best with what I have.
No, you can't. You have to still be good at what you do.
When there's
with a dull knife.
When there's two sets of footprints in the sand and one carpenter belt.
When Jesus is walking beside you.
When there's two sets of footprints and there's one carpenter belt, then that means that four men were walking sharing a belt and they built a yacht.
And then when two animals came on, you fucked them. And when you fucked the two animals, you created
Omar.
Hakuna
Matata, circle of life.
Do you think Omar was on the ark?
Yeah, of course.
Was there an Omar on the ark?
Yeah, of course. Noah was like, "Listen, guys, don't leave the Shih Tzus. Actually, VIP the Shih Tzus because those are very useful animals. They need something." Omar is like, "Listen, I love this fucking dog. I really love this dog.
What's the percentage? What's the power bar?
Oh no, she's her power bar is like, I think she's wavering at 17, but I think
oh my God.
I think she'll function.
She's under 20? She's in the red.
Yeah, but I think she'll function at 17 for years. She has the will. She just has the will, but she doesn't know what's going on. I yell her name. We've gone through this bit before. She's
lower power mode. Lower power mode. She's just at lower power mode.
She's fucked up. Listen, there's a man I'm just gonna refer to him as PP Man number 3. And this man has been my spiritual tour guide in Japan when I visited the land, when I've gone to the land of the rising sun to explore all the pleasant, beautiful, odd, and bizarre, wonderful things that Japan has to offer. It's literally like going to another planet. And PP Man number 3 one day decided to get up out of bed and clear his mind and meditate probably for 3 to 4 days and come up with an idea for a product. And the product was a culmination of all the time he spent lathering his and others' chests and creating suds. And the product is called Goshi. Let me tell you something. I don't know how you wash. I don't know what the fuck you do to wash your body. I mean, I know some of you nasty motherfuckers don't have washcloths, and you're just using your hand, and you're putting a bit of soap in your hand, and you're making a little measly pile of suds, and then that's what you're doing, Maddie. You're washing your body with a little bit of soap, and you're not exfoliating.
No, I lather.
You lather. I mean, the thing is,
I'm a latherer.
There are revolutions. Look at this. There's revolutions in science and technology, and now there's a revolution in bathing. And it's the next thing that you didn't know you needed that you're not going to be able to live without. Do you want to feel the softest and cleanest you've ever felt? I'm talking, do you want to feel like you are a new human being, a new shell? You want a brand new exterior? The Goshi exfoliating shower towel, as quoted by Vogue. I'm talking Vogue. Not Vogue Italy, not Vogue Paraguay, or not Vogue from Cambodia. Vogue, Italian, American, French, combined Vogue. Anyways, I don't know what I just said. The Goshi exfoliating shower towel, as quoted by Vogue, is a transformative experience. Goshi levels up your showering routine by achieving the final form of hyperallergenic, hygienic cleanliness. I'm talking a new skin. You can be reborn on a daily basis with a small, simple product. Maddie? Exfoliating.
Did you know Goshi is crafted? Two-tone.
Exfoliating.
Did you know Goshi's crafted? I can't say anything about the ad. You're just going to say the whole ad?
You missed a whole chunk.
No, exfoliating is essential. Get them skin tags off. It clears away dead skin, reduces and removes unsightly acne, and in some instances helps with keratosis or other common skin symptoms. Get it off of me.
Get clean. Get your body
I hate
clean.
them skins. I don't need the skins on me. Not any of those extra kinds of skins.
No extra skin. You need to be a pink, brand new, beautiful baby. Goshi is crafted in the finest textile mills of Japan. Okay. In a region where fabrics have been produced for over 1,400 years. Let me tell you something about the Japanese. When they hyper focus on shit, they create things that don't ever exist in that manner in any other way or light ever seen begin, before, after, or towards that beginning of what it will be with the exfoliation and the towels. What? The Goshi exfoliating shower towels woven with subtly contrasting fibers that both scrub your skin clear and wash your body clean in all those hard to reach spots. You can take this rag and you can run it, you know, unfold it and then go between the legs and scrub the taint and make it shiny, because someone's going to put something there at some point and you want to get that thing sparkling. You want to get the back of your neck, the back of your back, and just the suds on this motherfucker. You just put a little dollop of your favorite soap and you're creating a mountain of suds. It's mind-boggling what this thing does. How do we live without Goshi?
No one's ever been cleaned before. This will be the first time that you've ever been cleaned. You've never been cleaned like this before. So you've never been clean unless you're a Goshi.
Goshi or Goshi is simple to use. Add soap and water, lather vigorously, and scrub away. Try Goshi, the softest and cleanest you'll ever feel. Listen, just... There's the iPhone and then this.
Use it. Try Goshi,
what are you
the softest and cleanest you'll ever feel.
How are you bathing? You fuck. Get it. Oh, what are you doing?
Just keep bathing. Keep bathing. Keep scrubbing your skin. You don't want to see any skins. Get rid of all the extra skins. Have you ever seen how much skin comes off? You use this. You scrub it up. Skim your scum.
You guys don't understand. We are going to ride.
Follow the link
for this product. Like and subscribe.
You got to go to the link.
Goshi. Go to the link. There's no link yet.
10% off your entire order. Goshi.jp/PTA.
Follow the link.
Goshi. GOSHI.jp/PTA for 10% off your entire order.
Follow the link.
Scrub your life away.
Follow the link at Goshi.jp/PTA. For 10% off your entire order. That's 10% off. Goshi. Let's go. Goshi. Have you seen Chuck and Buck?
No.
Chuck and Buck fucking suck?
Chuck Buck fucking suck.
You never seen this movie?
Chuck Buck fucking suck?
Chuck and Buck. I think you would like Chuck and Buck. It's
I'll check it out.
You got it. No, make it priority to watch. I think you really like it. It's really weird.
I'll make a priority. Everyone, make a note.
The same guy, the guy
I
that
gotta
I
watch
think
Chuck and Buck.
the guy that stars in it, and I think he might have written or directed or something. It has something to do with it. He also is in that TV show with Laura Dern, some show on HBO or something where
Pretty Little Things.
No.
Dirty Little Lies.
It was before. It was like some show
Rich
where
white women in Malibu.
no, they were all working in an office. It was just one of these very like. It's very much in the vein of that world of, the
Office Talk.
No, I didn't. I can't.
Mad Women.
Enlightened. He was in Enlightened. He was on Enlightened with Laura Dern. He's like, you got to watch Chuck and Buck fucking suck. Because once you watch Chuck and Buck, you're going to be like, Chuck and Buck fucking suck. Chuck and Buck
fucking. I feel like you used to say that all the time. Chuck my butt.
Chuck and Buck
Chuck
fucking
my butt
suck.
Fucking suck. Chuck my buck fucking suck. Suck my buck fucking suck.
So I'm curious. I do like.
What time is Heavy coming on? Like any time?
15 minutes. Heavy.
15 minutes.
Okay, so Heavy's coming for me, which is like, it's a not like what's
Heavy's self-promoting being on the show. Like he's pumped.
He also told people he's going to be on the show tomorrow, which is he's not going to be on the show until next week. So
He's not on the show today. He doesn't. And I love that you're like, you're on the show. It's airing next week.
No, do you like that I called him numbnuts, which is just like, it's what your dad or uncle calls you, like if you live in the fucking Midwest.
Like that one, eh?
Yeah.
Numbnuts.
Hey, numbnuts. Come on, numbnuts. When's the last time someone said
numbnuts? Numbnuts is good.
numbnuts?
You know. Come on, numbnuts. You know, it's really nice for us to be in both such a great mood. You know, our followership, our subscribers are growing daily.
True.
I just want to shout out all the powerful truth angels out there. You know, we're going to be making merch. Two Tone is making merch. It's going to drop next week.
Next week, yeah.
We got you know, we're going to be making urns. I think the only merch we should make are like beautiful, like powerful truth angel, like ashes urns.
That's what you want to see at Mima's house when she bears her
Truth
husband.
Angels
It's like an urn
urns.
with us on it, just like
Yeah. Is anybody doing that? Like ceramic? Everyone's doing like ceramic incenses, but like, has anybody done like an urn yet?
Should we do a mug?
Put the homies in the urn.
Should we do a mug? You know what? Dwayne said that we should do a boob mug, which is actually a really good idea.
We should do a mug.
Like just one boob.
Doing mugs are easy. I've done lots of mugs.
No,
I sell lots of mugs.
A boob mug. A mug that's a boob.
Yeah, just a bug moob.
Yeah, one boob. You do a brown one, and you do
one boob to suck them all.
A boob mug. You don't like that idea? You drink coffee out of a tit? No, you're not.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I
thought it was great.
2020 really needs that. We're talking about sucking each other's dicks. We're fucking boob mugs.
So you want to do a dick mug?
What do you think this is?
A ceramic penis mug?
I think I would rather do a cock mug than a boob mug. We're men. Or a testicle mug.
Balls.
Just a testicle mug.
Yeah, just a pair of balls.
Just like a balls and asshole, like actually just like the fucking taint and like the business down there. Like try to make that into a mug. That's something I think would be better. Mm-hmm. What would our fans? Let's make a poll. We're all about polls now. Would you rather see a powerful truth angel's asshole, balls, dick, or boobs mug, coffee mug? We'll get that made up real quick for you, and we'll have that up on our e-commerce site.
I do think that we need to have a call-in. I'd love to do a call-in portion. We flirted with it.
What is that, Clubhouse? Everyone's doing Clubhouse now?
Yeah, maybe we can merge in Clubhouse somehow. Like we've been talking about doing a call-in thing for a year.
I want to do a call-in 100%.
Like, and I don't even, you know what? Just call us. We'll set up a time. Fans call in.
We need to set up a house line. I think, honestly, we set up a fucking house line.
A landline. A landline, yeah.
Landline. Yeah. And we just have like a Powerful Truth Angels landline. And people can call it, and we'll talk to them, and we'll just
call
like it's just like old radio style, straight radio style.
Yeah,
we'll just have them on a. We need to get like get Alexis to find one. We need to find like an old box, and you press the number.
Yeah,
or Jason has like the fucking thing. He's like, call her. You know, it's like
caller,
real fucking
long time listener, first time caller.
We're like, we should do what Howard Stern did 30 years ago.
Yeah,
you know, we should really do what the radio was doing 30 years ago. Podcast, we're fucking edgy.
I like your.
I love these apps.
I like your attitude about this, but it's actually what the whole thing has turned into. Like, what do you talk? Everything starts rotating backwards. Podcasting is talk radio. Like it's even like more. It's even less produced than talk radio. Like it just keeps sliding backwards. That's why Clubhouse is probably going to crush because people just want to find new ways to communicate. This shit, like a call line would kill right now. You know, all those like influencers are like or. People that own companies have like a phone number where you can call them. They have
text.
Yeah, or you can text them and they'll talk to you directly because, you know, maybe Gary Vee told them that they need to like interact directly with their consumers.
Should we try to get Gary Vee on our podcast? I'm going to try to get Gary Vee on our podcast.
You could probably get him on. He's probably like,
dude, we followed each other, DM'd each other a couple times,
dude.
And then all of a sudden, I realized that he like unfollowed me. I decided like he was just like, yo, you said, dude, when Gary Vee follows you, he gets somebody you fill out information, and you literally fill out like shoe size, all this stuff, so they can send you just shit, and they can send you stuff, and then they start hitting you up, and they're like,
hold on. When Gary Vee follows you, you have to fill out a form so he can send you free shit? Is that what you just said?
Well, they get like a team. All of a sudden, they're like, hey, yo, what up, Maddie? Like, we fucking, what up? Fucking, you know, like, what's going on? I'm like, this isn't Gary V. And he's like, yeah, it's Gary V. Like, what up? Like, I love what you do, dude. And then it goes into like, hey, you know, we want to fucking like network and like see what the fuck is good and all this kind of stuff. And he's like all about that stuff. Like,
I want to send you my K-Swiss collab.
Exactly.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
And then you're like, nah, I'm cool. And then they just like
and he goes ghost.
And move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time for your fucking coy bullshit.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not because that's the thing is like I'm not willing to like wear K-Swiss, the Gary V K-Swiss collab, and then they just like disappear. It's amazing. Like one day I realized I was like, oh my God, Gary V like unfollowed me. And then I was like, why am I following Gary V? I'm already like successful. I'm just like, Gary V is like, I'm just like, what is like, it's such a funny thing. I was just like, yeah, I figured out how to work. Yeah, thanks, Gary.
I mean, yeah.
You know, you're just like...
Now, don't get Gary to start a fatwa against you. You don't want Gary to crush your empire.
No, I think Gary's incredible.
He'll do a corporate takeover.
But I'm just saying, it's a funny thing that I got like a little weird taste of it, and then the second you don't play into that game,
he doesn't have time for your fucking small town bullshit. He's going to come in, he's going to look at your infrastructure and go... Okay, let's say Jackie and Lisa. I can put them over here.
Analyze everything.
He's Jackie and Lisa go here. Maddie, we're literally gonna cut him in half and put him in a museum. He'll make more money long term that way. We're gonna take Trish and the kids. We're gonna put them in Idaho and work them into this whole kind of potato conglomerate. He's just gonna take your company, take your life, and split it apart and slang it.
I know.
Yeah, that's what he does. Do you
repackage it and sell it, baby?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah.
I'll see. I'll reach out.
I was looking for a gift to buy you, and I thought I would
buy my birthday.
Yeah, and I found a T-shirt, and I didn't buy it because I knew that you would shit on me. And
see, that's the thing.
What? No,
I stop you right there.
No. Listen.
Okay.
You and I are probably as hard to buy T-shirts for, like. You gave me T-shirts that I wore, the ones that says jails, institutions, and death.
Yeah.
That was a great shirt. That was well put. It was great. I love that it doesn't come from anywhere. It's graphically fun. It looks like Crap Hound gone wild. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Sick. I'm looking at one of the sites, and I looked at a vintage shirt, and I'm like, oh, that's a XX. Maddie could probably wear that. And it was like a guy on a Harley, and I was like, does he? And I went to this thing, and I was like, does he want this vintage Harley shirt of an old, it was like an old big fat guy on a motorcycle with a beard, and it said something about Harleys.
No.
And I looked at it, and I was like, and I actually stopped myself. I was like, oh, here's an easy gift. And I was like, no, let's do the math here. He only wears $400 Grateful Dead T-shirts. He doesn't want anything that has he doesn't want an off-brand Harley shirt for $60. He's just gonna wipe his ass with it. So you're a hard guy to shop for. So one day I'll get you something nice.
I got you something.
I heard I'll be waiting with bells on. I can't believe I'm getting a gift.
I got the invoice. The package has been paid for, and let me tell you something. It was thousands of dollars.
No.
Yeah.
You did not.
It's 14 karat.
I'll shit a brick if that's real.
It's been ordered and it was paid. Jackie, was it paid today? She's not in the office. Okay, I'm just yelling at nobody. No, look. That's the thing, you know. It's you know.
Well, I'm flattered. I'm flattered and humbled by your incumbent gift, and I'll find a way to regift.
Because right here, ba-boom, ba-boom. That's an invoice that has been paid. See that?
No, I don't see anything. But listen, I'm flattered.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I said I was, and I would, and I did, and that's it.
And that's what we do.
You can't buy me a $60 T-shirt and you run a multi-million-dollar merchandise company, and
no,
I'm scraping by, schlepping cookbooks.
I could buy you.
I do what I say I was going to do. You liked my Gucci link, and I got you one.
All right.
And I got you. I wear it tight to the neck. You add 30 inches on it. Perfect. No problem.
It happened so fast. I probably would have had it a little shorter, but what are you going to do?
Well, I'm excited for you to have it, and I love you.
I love you too. And
that's what I get for my birthday, to make other people happy once again.
Just the benevolent
Way
prince.
to go, Maddie.
Oh, here we go. Now it turns into the poor Maddie playing his violin because he got to. Come on, just be gracious. You look like you look like a, what is the thing you look like? It's like you look like Genghis Khan or something. You look insane. It's the fucking hair. It's wild.
It's getting good.
What's the shirt you have on now?
Alleged.
Alleged. Ruka. Yeah, so I didn't buy you that shirt because I knew where it was going to end up. And, you know, sometimes you got to know when to fold them, fucker. But I'll find a gift that makes sense for you that you'll enjoy. It's going to be tough. You're a hard guy to shop for because everything that you want, you just take and you buy. You just like, you buy giant pieces of machinery, multitudes of them without even thinking, without even blinking. You know, it's like whatever fan, you know, and I know we've both been through this phase where you got some money in the bank, you know, the steaks are in the freezer and you're like, it's time to shop. It's time to shop for me. It's time to look out for number one. And you start buying shit because you think you need it and you've always wanted it. And in hindsight, you look back and be like, I don't need none of this shit. Like, I didn't need any of this shit I bought. Like, there's a few things that I bought that make sense, but most of it's just retarded.
You know what? I think you guys stop saying that word.
Why? I don't.
What was I going to say? Yeah, you know, buying things is not good.
Wow, you really just hit the wall. What happened? You like?
I was just sitting back and I was just thinking about all the nice things that I'm doing for everybody, and then it's my birthday, and I'm just gonna be let down again by everyone saying what you just said. How I'm really tough. I'm tough to get presents for, you know. So it's just like, oh, it'll be an interesting weekend. You know, it's gonna be Super Bowl. You know, you know what's funny? Trisha asked me, actually, she was just like, yo, like, what do you want? Like, what do you want your birthday meal to be? She's like my favorite cook, you know? And I think I don't think I bummed her out, but I said that I really want to make like homemade, like I want to make the best buffalo wings you can. Because when you get buffalo wings now, you can't go and eat them anywhere, so they're not fresh. And then by the time you get them home, they're steamed and soggy. So I think for my birthday, I'm actually gonna make, because it happens to be on the Super Bowl, I'm gonna make fresh pizza and chicken wings at home.
God, I wish I could be there. It would be so nice,
dude.
It would be
fresh, hot, fried, fucking buffalo wings, bro. Mine.
Can we set the fantasy scene? All right, let me set this. Let me.
You love chicken wings.
Oh, come, pizza and fucking wings? Are you kidding me? That's it. I'm done. You're drinking 65 vegetables blended into one hot sauce. Yeah, because I have to. Because if I indulge in that stuff, I balloon up. I will surpass you in calories and fat in like at the speed of a Ferrari. I'll eclipse you. I'll eclipse you. It's mind-boggling. And
see, I can't eat a lot of volume. Like, I'm not a guy that can eat like 50 chicken wings. I can eat like 10. I can eat like 10 and like 2 to 3 slices of pizza.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
not like I can't.
You don't take.
I'm not like a shoveler. Like that's the thing that it boggles my mind as well. Is the fact that like I'm not like a volume guy. I'm not gonna sit there and eat like I can barely finish like a full sub. Like I would never want to eat like a full sub or like a lot of anything.
You never housed a whole pizza like in the course of like 2 days.
What's he doing?
He's on the phone. It's crazy.
Why is he talking to Jackie?
He's calling Jackie. What? I don't know what he's doing.
Why? What's the matter?
I don't know. He's got a rash.
Well, it's very distracting that the producer's speaking at that level in the same room as us.
You can hear him that well?
What an idiot. Yeah, he's talking to Jackie. What are you guys doing?
He doesn't know how to text is the thing.
Are you guys okay? We're okay?
Oh, hey! Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Heavy!
Let's start the show over. Heavy's 5 minutes late. Oh.
Well, in this 5 minutes, I'd like to address a situation, and Jason can maybe even speak on this. That Heavy doesn't even, dude. He's going back and forth with Jason, and he asks if he can he's like, can I do this like on my cell phone? And we're like, dude, it's the return of Heavy. And you're going to do it on your cell phone? And he's just like, well, I can't, I lost my laptop cord. And he's going on about his fucking laptop cord. And it's just like, he's got he literally just can't make it easy for himself. Like, it's just like, yeah, I'd love to be on the podcast. That's it. If somebody asks you to be on a podcast, if somebody asks you to do anything, you're like, yes or no. And then if there's a small, minor problem,
Bro,
you deal with it. You
my
figure
guy.
it out.
My
You
God.
go get a fucking new laptop cord.
I
you
lost
don't
my
say,
laptop cord.
Dude, it's in the email. Jason, read the
I know.
email
I
out
saw
loud,
the
Jason.
email. I saw. Listen, I opened my email.
Yeah, you were on it.
I skimmed it and I saw I can't find laptop, and I just left. I was like, bro, I just don't like. You're talking about.
I didn't ask you to write me a diary. I didn't ask you to write me a fucking diary.
Is this what he's doing with his
I didn't ask you to
meetings?
write me a bedtime story. I didn't ask you to fucking write a goddamn children's novel about unprofessionalism. I asked you if you wanted to be on the fucking pod, put your fucking boots on, strap the fuck up, and let's fucking go.
Listen,
You know?
as you know as well as I do, right? Every meal you cook, everything I design, every piece I shoot, whatever I do is got to be the best. I got to show up 100% to the best of my ability, right? You got to treat it, whether you're coming on the Powerful Truth Angels or you're going on fucking late night with Jimmy Fallon, you got to have your goddamn power cord, my guy. Like you got to come, you got to put your fucking boots on, you got to put in your contact lenses, and you got to put your baseball hat on, and you get strapped up and you suit up and you show up. This dude sending an email to our producer saying he can't find his. I'm just like, what planet are you on where that's anyone's
Imagine
problem?
emailing somebody that somebody you don't know, like somebody else's producer. You can't find a laptop cord. That's a perfect example. That's going to be Heavy's Netflix special that never happens. I can't find my laptop cord. You know,
man.
It's incredible.
I wish he would have been. I wish he would have been here in person, which I would have sorted that out. I would have figured a way to do that. You know, if it wasn't such short notice, I would have had Heavy in the house. I'm just replaying his last appearance, and
I don't even remember it.
Oh, I remember it. It was literally a 60-minute car crash happening in super slow motion, right? Just and watching a man it's like that time lapse footage of like the human where the skin comes off into a skull. You know that old you see it in a lot of anyways, like watching the skin melt off. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Like an old Cronenberg film.
Yeah, exactly. Skin comes off. There's a skeleton. Just fucked. Just completely
like
fucked.
Video drone shit.
Yeah. Is he in here yet? Where's Heavy?
He ain't here yet.
He needs 5 more minutes.
5 minutes is 7 minutes. Imagine being 5 minutes late for something. Like, I just don't even get anything. I just don't even understand.
Do you think that we should have a widget for how many times he tries to? I know that he's coming here and he's trying to come for me, but I think also he's going to try to get you to book him to do something. He's going to try to he's probably already doing that behind the scenes. He's like, you got it. Are you going out of town anytime soon, or you need someone to open for you at your local fucking chili hut? Like, what
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dude,
you on the phone?
it's crazy. It's
What are you
crazy.
doing?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
What are you doing?
So I need to hold on 1 second. I need to do something. I'm sorry.
All right. Listen, after the year we've all been through, saving money should be at the top of everyone's resolution list. You don't want to save money? What's wrong with you? What are you paying insane amounts of money every month for wireless? What are you thinking? Like certain people in our staff switching to Mint Mobile is the easiest way to save this year. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you maximize your savings with plans starting at just $15 a month. Jason here has made the switch, and he's doing pod business as fast and as easily as ever for a lot less money. Our producer Jason is on Mint Mobile, and he's saving cash.
Our producer Jason is Mint Mobile.
He's Mint Mobile.
Mile.
And listen,
Mobile.
we pay him handsomely, but he wants to save more money. He wants more money to dump into crypto.
He gets paid more than all of us.
He does get paid more than all of us.
For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. Two-tone.
By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you.
All plans come with an unlimited talk and text high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network, the 5G that loves you.
Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep the same phone number along with all your existing contacts. It is seamless. Switch over, Save the money.
And if you're not 100% satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with their 7-day money-back guarantee. That's a 7-day money-back guarantee, people. Come on.
Come on! Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just 15 buckaroonies a month.
To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/PTA. That's mintmobile.com/PTA.
Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/PTA. Cut those wireless bills to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/PTA.
I'm at a critical point on my motorcycle right now. I'm sorry.
They have their fucking arc welder out right now, and they need your notes.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on 1 second.
Leave them in the room.
So we're gonna have a guest.
Speaking of,
okay.
what's he doing?
Two-tone, I hope you're ready. Maddie, put on your fucking seatbelt. Oh, I've been getting the messages.
What?
Oh, I've been getting the messages from the Powerful Angels. And I'll tell you this much. This is going to be the best episode you've ever had. And I'll tell you why. It's because I'm back on. Two-tone, you better get hydrated, buddy. Are you ready?
What is going on?
I guess
Do you have
Heavy,
is that
Heavy's
a
coming
bong? Does Heavy have a
Yeah,
bong?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a new wallpaper. He's got new wallpaper.
Heavy, have you had
He's got new wallpaper.
Have you had a psychic break? What is happening?
I know what's going on here.
I'm actually a
He's
little
showing up
worried.
Now? What now, Two-tone? Two-tone, why don't you take your shirt off? Go ahead, take your shirt off, Two-tone. Go ahead, take your shirt off. Let's see those man tits. Come on, let's see them. Let's see those man tits. Two-tone, wait, stop. Two-tone. Two-tone, how old are you?
You look like a hairless cat, Heavy.
Two-tone?
Put it away.
Two-tone, how old are you? How old are you, Two-tone?
I'm 46 years old.
How old are you?
Hey, how old are you, Heavy?
You look. You're 46. Wait, 46. Are you single?
No.
Are you single?
Are you?
You're
No, I'm
single?
not single.
Taken? I'm single, baby.
Are you single?
I'm single. Okay, wait. Do you still live in a
How's that going for you?
apartment?
Do you still? Oh, you want to go in?
Do you still live in an apartment?
Yes, I live in an apartment. Yes.
Let's go. Where's the connection?
What is that? Heavy?
What? I don't understand.
Heavy, your grandparents
You
paid
don't understand
rent.
what?
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
hold on, Maddie.
No, that's not true.
Maddie. Let me
That's
handle
not
this.
true.
Let me handle
Here we
this.
go. No.
Come on, tell me more.
You guys have no idea how hard I'm going in today. Oh, take another sip. Yeah, take another sip. Keep on drinking.
You're
Keep on
fucking.
drinking. Stay
Are
hydrated.
you okay?
This is gonna go on for as long as we want. It's gonna be a 2-hour episode.
We're going to go.
Oh, you know what? How's this? That's Two-tone. I'll
Hey.
give you $1,000 right now. I'll Venmo you $1,000. I'll Zelly you $1,000 right now if you can do 20 push-ups. Go ahead.
You.
Go ahead. No, start. $1,000. Go ahead. Go. Do it. You want $1,000? Go ahead.
Wait, should I make him pay me the $1,000?
Right ahead. Oh,
Yeah, do 20 do 20 push-ups.
Listen, hold on.
Push-ups.
Hold on.
20
Heavy.
military.
Heavy. Just slow down for a minute. Just hold on. Can I talk?
I'm all ears. Let's hear.
I'm really worried about you because I think you're having. I think something happened to you.
Oh, what happened? What happened?
you look
I
like-
woke the fuck up.
Are you? This is okay.
Two-tone, I don't know. Okay, first of all, after the first episode I came on, I unfollowed you. First, who are you? You look like fucking George Clooney if he was out of work and overweight.
He's
and
complimenting. You're
complimenting. Weird.
You're complimenting me. You said I look like George Clooney. Heavy.
If he was
Heavy.
fat
You know
and
what?
out of work.
Heavy. You unfollowed me, and I didn't even
I dropped you
notice.
so hard.
I don't
we
even
have a
know.
giveaway.
I don't even know you exist.
We have a giveaway.
Hey.
we have a giveaway.
Nobody
Do you remember the
cares,
sweatsuit you
Heavy.
gave me?
You know, Heavy. You know
Do
how
you remember the sweatsuit you
irrelevant.
gave me?
Do you know
Okay,
how
wait.
irrelevant you are? He's gonna give away the free shit I gave him. This man is burying himself. I've never
seen. Wait, where is it? You know I can't find it because I already gave it to my cleaning lady. Thank you. I didn't have to tip her that day.
Everything
I didn't have to tip her that day.
He's got 6 rings. He's got 6 rings, everybody. I would just like to take this moment.
He's so irrelevant.
This is the best episode you will ever have.
This is the best episode. I believe that, Heavy. I appreciate everything that you're doing. And I love your new wallpaper.
Can't wait to get to you, Maddie.
No. Let's stay on me.
Right here.
Heavy. Hold on. If I do 20 push-ups and you send me $1,000, is that going to collapse your entire infrastructure? Like, what are you going to do? I mean, how do you survive? How do you make money? 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 How do you put money? You sell jewelry. I thought you were a fucking comic.
I haven't been able to
You're about as funny as cancer. I sell jewelry. You're a fucking kit car. You're a kit car. You have the outsides of a fucking comic, but nothing inside. You got no engine. You're an unfunny schnook. You're a putz.
Right now on
a putz.
Right now.
Yeah. I sell jewelry.
I challenge you to two things. Two things.
Yeah.
We're going to pull up our bank accounts today, okay? And then we're going to see how much you have, how much I have. We're at 6 months. At the end of the 6 months, we're going to see who made more money from today.
Heavy.
And we're going to have a boxing match where we can really just get it out. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay, stop. How's this? How about we just end the conversation right now? You do 20 push-ups and I send you $1,000.
How about this?
I'm so confident you can't do 20 push-ups.
Heavy.
2,000.
Heavy. Slow down. I'm gonna say one thing to you. I'm gonna say one thing.
I'm gonna go do I'm going
to
I'm going to do some pull-ups.
Hey, fuck
I'm going to do
stick.
some pull-ups.
You can pull up to the house.
5 pull-ups right now.
You can pull up to the house right now if you want to box. I'll come downstairs. We'll do it on camera right now. So don't come at me with that shit. He's not. What is he doing?
I'm doing pull-ups.
I can't do pull-ups. What is he doing?
4. Okay, wait.
He sells. Oh, he's hot. Is he hot?
Oh my God.
Does he have a drug problem?
5. I've never tried cocaine. What have you shoved up your ass? When was the last time you shoved MDMA up your ass?
It's been at least 6 years.
Exactly. I've never tried it.
You should. You need to even out a little bit, my guy. You look like a fucking old bag of peanuts. You look like a fucking hairless cat. You're not doing good. You shouldn't have done this. You should never have done this, Heavy. Listen.
No, this is the greatest thing in his entire career.
Tell me why, Two-Tone. Tell me why.
This is the greatest thing he's ever done in his career.
Tell me why, Two-Tone.
Heavy, I have more cash in my apartment than you have in your entire life savings.
Oh, how do you have the money? Your powerful truth. How do you have that money?
I work and I hustle very hard. What do you do besides ask your grandma for rent cash?
Why is it in cash?
Did your grandma buy the jewelry?
That's where you're wrong. Hold up. Pump the brakes. And this goes to Maddie too. And this goes to anybody listening to this fucking episode because it's gonna be the best episode I've ever had. Oh, I have so much to say. Y'all are both. Okay, you're 46. I don't know how old Maddie is. Maybe 39, 40. I don't know. Y'all are so insecure. Just stop. Just let me finish. No, I haven't even started. Okay, let me tell you this. Whether someone's rich, filthy rich, or dirt poor, off top, and it's for the people listening, not you, because y'all are some fucking crazy people. You treat people the exact same fucking way, with respect. That's all tough. That's what I want to say, okay? 2, you want to try and leverage the fact that I come from an affluent family that's helped me out when I went through tough times, through 12 years of comedy, which is my main fucking source of income. The only reason why I said jewelry is because over the past 10 months, I probably sold more jewelry than you've ever even seen, okay? And three, two-tone, slowly and gently suck my fucking nuts. Do you understand? Okay, I got so much to get off my chest. Maddie, powerful truth, let's talk about you. Let's move over to you. Maddie, what's up?
How are you?
Heavy. You know this is we have like.
Okay, two-tone.
Okay.
This is adult, grown-up talk now. You be quiet.
This
You go
is
do your
adult
push-ups.
grown-up talk.
You go do your push-ups. Okay, Maddie. Everybody with me gets 3 strikes. Okay.
There we go.
You're on strike 2. You're on strike 2. I'll tell you why. First strike. Okay, let's talk about the first strike.
What was the
Jimmy
first
Kimmel.
strike?
Jimmy Kimmel. You were doing a cook. We're going to talk about it. You were going to do a cook in the lot with Perry. You remember that guy out of Perry Lane?
Yeah.
You remember? Okay, it's for charity.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was great. It's fantastic. Do you remember when you invited me?
When I invited you?
Let's
to
talk
the
about it, Maddie.
barbecue?
This is your first strike. Yeah. Do you remember when you invited me to the barbecue?
Okay.
Do you remember? I'm asking you a question. You don't remember.
I do not remember.
I was there, Heavy.
You don't remember at all.
I was there. Urban
was there.
I was there. Urban was there. Yeah.
Urban was there.
Okay.
Man
Maddie,
Face was there.
Maddie, you invited me there. Okay. You invited me there. You said, "Hey, I'm doing a barbecue. I'm in town. Come." I pull up. Okay. I pull up. Fat, heavy. This is when I was fat. Wearing my varsity coat. I'm all fat. Okay. Not as fat as you, respectively.
Hey, not a lot of people are.
Respectively. I pull up. Okay. Everyone's, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Some girl starts taking photos. Whatever. I don't know what was going on. I just pulled up. I just said, hey, what's going on? I'm there. Hey, how you doing? Oh, all of a sudden, Maddie's like, some guy comes up to Maddie. He goes, "Hey, powerful truth. Powerful truth. It's the angels. Powerful truth." Some guy comes up to Maddie. He goes, "Hey, man, can I come do my podcast? It'll take 20 minutes." Maddie says, "Okay. Yeah. And he's like, yo, Jeff, you got to leave." And they're like, no. Everyone around is like, no. He does not have to leave. He can like literally just stay and hang back here. Maddie's like, no, he's got to go.
Oh, he's freezing. He's telling me how bad a friend I am, and he's freezing.
And Maddie goes,
Wi-Fi cut out. Did you cut out?
Yeah. If you
rewind.
2 hours long. Okay. To where?
I just when I was telling you to leave when I was doing a podcast.
You look like fat white Coolio. You look like fat white Coolio with your hair like this. Okay.
I like it. It's okay. You look like powder.
Maddie says, listen. Maddie. Okay, there's a 2-hour line for this barbecue, for Maddie's barbecue. Okay. Maddie tells me.
Not for mine. It was for APL's. Wasn't for my barbecue.
Oh, for APL. Sorry, for APL. Not Maddie. Maddie has nothing to do with this.
Maddie.
He's just there. He's just helping out APL.
I was just going for fun.
He's just helping out APL. He was just there. Maddie tells me I have to wait. Maddie tells me I have to wait in that 2-hour line if I want to get a plate of the food. I say to Maddie, I say, yeah. I'm happy to pay. I'm happy to donate to this cause. This is an incredible cause. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to support. There's no fucking way I'm waiting in this line. Maddie goes, "Yep, you got to wait in the line. Sorry. Bye."
That was APL's rules. APL's rules.
I leave because I'm like so confused. I'm like, this guy just invited me to a barbecue and then told me to leave when I came. Okay. I leave. I come back 1 hour later, right? Later. Just hoping that maybe you've come to your senses and you're like, yeah, you'll let me pay for a plate, but I don't have to wait in the line. You're on a phone with your catering thing. You're like, you were literally like, "Get the fuck out of here." That's literally what you said. You're like, "Get the fuck out of here." From that day, I didn't unfollow you. But I stopped talking to you. I stopped watching your stories. I stopped talking to you. I didn't say anything to anybody. I didn't say anything bad to anybody. And then a year later, you started reaching back to me. And I gave you another shot. Okay.
Okay.
And that was your first strike. Your second strike. Your second strike is when you called me down to the Koreatown to tape an episode with you and Two-Tone at your hotel room. And you said, yo, come down, film the episode. I rushed down there. I was there immediately before you guys even started this podcast.
Yeah.
I did an episode with you. And it was nothing like the episode that we recorded the first time. And then you call me on this podcast after I've worked my fucking ass off for 12 years. And even Two-Tone, even now, is still trying to say some shit about my fucking grandma. Do you guys know how much money and time and energy and work I've sacrificed to fucking stand here in front of this beautifully lit fucking mirror that I bought myself off Mayfair before the fucking shit that came out about Mayfair and the fucking kids and all that bullshit? This wallpaper I paid for it myself with my own money. You understand? You guys want to talk about some shit about my family helping me out through tough times? That's on you. I don't give a fuck. Anybody has a problem with it. And if anybody out there is listening and somebody's giving you a hard time because you're either poor or you're rich or anything, you tell them to suck your fucking dick and you go back to what's yours, okay? And that's why this is going to be one of the best fucking episodes, because you think I'm going to sit here and have you guys talk shit about me or say some bullshit about me or say, what the fuck am I talking about? Maddie, you're on your 3rd strike. Do you understand that? That means you have one more chance with me. That means if you do one more thing that's sus, rubs me wrong, doesn't empower me, that isn't in like good taste or some shit, we're done.
Maddie's supposed to empower you.
Two-tone. Off top, I truthfully do not know who the fuck you are. I do not know you.
No, you don't know me. No, I don't know you either, Heavy.
I knew Maddie before he was like on bikes.
Yeah, I don't. Okay? Yeah, I don't care
so pump your
about
fucking
you.
brakes when you talk about my fucking grandmother.
Eat my dick. Eat it all. Come
suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Come get these hands, Heavy. Come over. Come get it.
This can turn into a boxing match.
No, come right now. Come by.
You'll be done 30 seconds in.
Shoot him the address.
You can do 20 push-ups, my guy.
Of course I can. I'm not gonna do push-ups for you, you creep. You fucking weirdo.
I'll spare you.
I'm not. You don't have. You're the mad Heavy. I'm actually a bit concerned for you.
Oh, are you concerned? What did you guys expect? For me to just sit here and have you bombard me with some bullshit like you did last time?
We've been living. We've been living in your. We've been Heavy.
Well, then let's put it past us and have some fun.
No, I think that's a great. I'm excited to find out. Did you find your laptop cord?
No, I didn't.
Heavy, we've been.
Want to know, Heavy.
Can I say something, Heavy?
In Toronto.
You left it in Toronto. Okay.
At your grandma's house.
Well,
can I say something?
To know that I'm on the.
Can I say something? We got to talk one at a time here. Heavy, let me just say a piece and you can say your piece. You know, our podcast is this is a
Let's hear what it is.
This is a small podcast.
Let's hear what it is. It's a small I don't watch it. I know. I haven't seen any episode.
Okay, let me talk. This is a small podcast, but that's been living in your head rent free for a year. You're about to have a seizure.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge after this episode.
Okay.
Huge.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is that we've been living in your head. We've been occupying space in your brain for a year. I don't think about you. I gave you a free sweatshirt because you bugged me because you're a fucking schnurr and you just ask for free shit all the time. You gave it to your clean lady. I don't give a fuck if you. I don't care what you do with anything I ever gave you. I don't really like. You don't really measure into anything I'm thinking about on a daily basis.
Oh, I think that must be one of the reasons why you're having me back on the podcast. Well, I don't measure. Because continue. No, I'm all ears, bro.
That being said, in the first,
keep on disrespecting me. Keep on disrespecting me.
You came at me. You challenged me to fight.
Of course, I came at you. I don't know you. I don't know you.
You don't know me.
You came at me on the first episode.
Hold on.
If you can't,
I don't know how many.
If you can't take it, don't dish it, my G. You see, Maddie's got a smile on his face. You see, Maddie. This is like Maddie loves this right now. He's like, wow.
This is amazing.
Honestly, he's thinking to himself right now. Like, you know what Maddie's thinking to himself? He's thinking to himself, good for Heavy. Good for Heavy. This is exactly what I would do if I was in fucking. Why do you think he's laughing right now? What do I hear right now? I can't see Maddie right now. I'm looking at a screen of you. I'm on Zoom on my phone in my bathroom. I'm looking at you on my Maddie. I can just hear him going, okay? So let's just pump the brakes before you want to disrespect me anymore. Start over and have a nice episode right now.
Heavy, you came at me, right?
Yeah, I came at you just as hard as you came at me. And you're still coming at me. You're still coming at me.
Listen, you said we're doing this for hours, my guy.
I don't think Two-Tone came at you.
No, I didn't.
On any of the pods.
Listen, let's play the tape back.
Whatever's in your head, Heavy. I don't think Two-Tone. I'll take it. I'm willing to take the 2 strikes. Maybe I slighted you. I definitely made fun of you. There's times where maybe I was on a phone and you were being annoying, trying to surpass a line. And trying to, maybe I invited you down there and then I was told that nobody was allowed to jump the line. Maybe you couldn't deal with it. Maybe you can deal with it. Apparently you couldn't deal with it. That's okay.
Hey.
You know what?
I'm literally, it's off my chest now. I'm literally good.
I'm glad. Hey, first off, I want to say I'm sorry. I want to say I'm sorry for inviting you to a party and then maybe not giving you the attention that you thought you deserved.
That's something.
But I think one thing. I just want to say one thing. I want to say one thing, Heavy. Two-Tone never really came for you on any of the pods. He's very nice about you. He's always said nice things about you.
That's
and
fine. Somehow
in I know, Heavy, but I just want you to really understand what you just did. And
I went off.
Two-Tone never really. Hey, dude, you did some push-ups and some pull-ups, and you yelled, and you know, I love family helping family. I love it, and I appreciate it. And you know, they've held you up, and you have a illustrious career.
You guys love to shit on my career. You guys love to shit on my career. You like to think I'm unfunny. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
I don't think you're funny. I think everyone's seeing how funny you are.
I'm talking to Two-Tone right now. I'm talking to Two-Tone right now.
Now you're back to Two-Tone. Okay,
let's talk.
There's two people on this podcast. It's Two-Tone and Maddie and me. Right? It's three of us.
Today,
there's three of us.
Yes, today there's three of us.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me on. First of all, I'll say that. And you know, I'm really happy I got that off my chest. Thank you, Maddie. And Two-Tone, really nothing personal. Just I've known Maddie, so like, you know, it's there's that laugh, there's that wheeze. You know, Two-Tone, you sometimes, you gotta make sure who you know you're coming after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like,
yeah, Two-Tone. Actually, I'm with Heavy now. Yeah, Two-Tone. You gotta know who you're coming for.
If you really are going to dish and say anything about anybody, then just know that anybody can say anything about you.
I'm just going to continue to say I don't think he did say anything.
Okay, let me just say something here. You can, Heavy, whatever you want to say.
Heavy, I think you just said some of the meanest things that Two-Tone I've ever said, and I just want you to really realize
he didn't even
in his city.
He didn't say anything mean to me. Hold on, he didn't say anything mean to me. He doesn't.
Oh, I didn't? Okay, so wait. I just have one simple question. Then.
Yeah, hit me. You said I look like
No.
Yeah.
I love this.
Can you do 20 push-ups?
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Like, watch in the second.
We had a whole show where I did like 30 in a row. Like, what are you talking about?
Over 30 a proper push-ups.
Like I thought. Listen, Heavy. I got to tell you something, man. Like I understand where you're coming from. Well, let me talk because let me get it in before he unfreezes. Heavy.
Okay, there. He's unfrozen now. He's unfrozen.
Heavy.
Now we're walking around. I like this.
Heavy, I understand where you're coming from. You really came guns blazing, but you know, it's just nothing. What is he doing?
I don't know. He's showing off his sexy body. He's showing off his sexy body. He's getting a bong. Are you getting a bong ready? Classic bong.
I didn't even know Heavy was a weed guy. This is amazing. I want to see him.
He smokes bongs all day long.
Oh, this is fire.
All he does is smoke weed.
Heavy, you there?
Sorry, Two-Tone, what the hell were you just saying? Two-Tone, what were you just saying?
Okay. Let me break it down for you, Heavy. In the first episode where you came on, Maddie started lighting you up. I actually was trying to back Maddie off. I actually felt bad because Maddie like eviscerated you as your friend. I watched Maddie drag you all across the room like a fucking baby and ragged all the shit out of you. And I kind of had your back a little bit. And obviously now you've been like, this has been festering in your mind and you've been carrying this whole vendetta against me I wasn't even aware of until right now, and you're angry at me, and it's like, yeah, you came.
Let me tell you something, Two-Tone.
But you didn't come with anything. Okay? You said do some push-ups.
Let me tell
you said I look like
Two-Tone.
a fat George Clooney, and you said you have more money than me.
You said your piece.
You said you have more money than me. I don't care how much money you have.
No, I didn't. I didn't say I have more money than you. I said I could make more money.
You said pull up your bank account.
This is what I'm going to say, Two-Tone.
You said pull up your bank account.
This is what I'm going to say, Two-Tone. Two-Tone. You said your piece.
No, I'm not done talking.
What more do you have to say?
Can I mute him?
Okay, so let me just break it down for you right now. Yeah. Let me just break it down real fucking simplistically.
Oh, okay, let's hear the simple. Two-Tone. Let's hear the kernel of truth here.
You and me have zero relationship. When was the last time me and you texted? When was the last time me and you talked?
We've never had a relationship. What are you talking about?
Angels, you bet. Whoa.
When have I ever interacted with you but to send you something you asked me for?
When I left the first episode,
yeah,
Maddie had the courtesy, because he knew how upset I was. He called me when the episode dropped. He FaceTimed me.
Yeah.
He saw me crying that day that the episode was released. I cried.
Right.
I cried. Okay?
Yeah.
I didn't get a text. I didn't get a call. I didn't get a FaceTime from you.
Because we're not friends.
Shit from you.
We're not friends.
Hey, whoa. I'm not done.
You just negated. You just started. You started by saying we're not friends. Why would I call you?
Whoa. Stop. I'm not done, bro. I'm not done. You said your piece about how I had nothing to say. I saw Maddie when I was in Toronto. He made sure that he saw me so that we were good.
Yeah.
He made sure that we were good. because he didn't want bad blood with me. Because me and Maddie have fucking history.
Yeah.
We've known each other for going on a decade.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so just to reiterate the point that you think it negates the fact that of what you're saying is a point, I do not know you.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
When I don't know somebody, and they don't, and they
not
mistreat
saying
me.
that he knows you.
I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. I know that you have a. I know that you.
That's not. You guys aren't listening to the point.
There is no point. This is pointless. You're.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's pointless. It's pointless.
So why would he reach out?
You know me. You know me well enough. You know me well enough to ask me for free shit. You know me well enough to ask me for free shit, but you don't know me.
I wanted to support your stupid little brand.
You think I get fucking hype off of you wearing my stupid little brand? You think anyone gives a shit if they see you wearing Born and Raised? You're fucking my guy. My little okay, you're so out of your mind. You're delusional. I'm wondering.
Am I so fucking out of my mind?
No, you really are.
Delusional. This is like a YouTube. This is like a viral. I think Heavy's right. I think
Heavy's going viral.
You think this is viral? This is your best episode you'll ever have. This is it. This is the raw. It's the most angel shit. This is truth. This is truth. You're not gonna get anything more raw than this. You could ask me fucking anything, Two-Tone. Anything.
I don't need to. I'm not really interested in you that much.
Yeah, you don't need to because we don't know each other and you don't want to get to know me.
You're not interesting,
Heavy. Let's get to the actual episode.
You're not interesting.
Let's get to the actual episode.
There's nothing in there. It's just like you're just like a shell of a person.
Let's get into the episode. Guys, this has been
you should
how long has this been going?
There's clearly nothing in there. There's clearly nothing in there, Two-Tone.
Remember that you came for me, Heavy. That's all I'm saying. I didn't attack you. You came for me, and I don't let you're gonna come for me. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna be nice to you.
Mean?
You came for me.
What does that mean?
You attacked me on my own show, right? Let me ask you a question.
So what does that mean?
Heavy, how badly does it chafe you that I'm just some fucking idiot who has a tiny streetwear company who ended up on a podcast with your best friend, your idol, Maddie Matheson, when it could have been you?
Well,
it should have been you, Matt. It should have been you. You should have been in this seat, Heavy, and that's what makes you crazy, and it makes you want to fucking cry because you should be here. Because we're just rolling in these checks.
Is this look like a man that's crying? This is pure jealousy and hate that's coming out on your behalf. Do you understand that? I do not know you. Again.
You look insane. You look like a crazy person. You look like the lost member of. You look like
I look like a crazy person. Sure, I look like a crazy person.
No, you do. You look like you look like you were in Psycho Realm and you got kicked out for being on meth.
Let's start the episode.
Where do we go from here, Heavy?
Keep in mind.
Heavy, what are you gonna plug?
Keep in mind. I've never tried drugs.
You need to.
Never tried drugs
just
in my
really
life
quickly.
once.
So we got our guest on, Jeff Danson, known as Heavy. He's lost 100 pounds in the last 10 years. He moved to Los Angeles. He's been on the podcast. This is his third time. The first one will never air, but maybe it will air if we ever start a Patreon because we still have it on deck. So maybe one day he is our most loved and respected guest that we've ever had. Him and Two-Tone now have a blood feud. And Heavy, can you kind of just talk to us a little bit about your jewelry company that you've started?
Absolutely, I would love to.
Wait, hold on.
What do you guys want to know? I'm just making sure I'm on the Wi-Fi. I'm getting back on the Wi-Fi.
Okay, get back
Heavy
on the
has
Wi-Fi.
to get on his
Take your
Wi-Fi.
time.
Heavy, you're
get back on your Wi-Fi.
So let me just be clear.
Okay, what questions do you have? What
Heavy,
questions do you have about the jewelry?
Heavy, no, hold on before we get to the jewelry. Okay, Heavy comes on.
Oh, you want to give me an introduction too? Let's hear your introduction too.
No, I don't want to give you an introduction. Heavy comes on the show and tries to quote unquote roast and rip me with like the most weak shit ever, and now we're gonna plug his like bullshit Fugazi jewelry line. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, well, let's plug what you have. What do you have? Some coconut oil for your face or your hair? What's going on?
Yes, I do have coconut oil for my face and hair. It's a great product.
Yeah, you can see it. It's seeping through the screen. It's literally seeping through the screen, my G.
My guy, you look insane. You look like a ghost of an alien
How do I look
on meth.
Insane? How do I look
Wait till you
insane?
see this.
How?
You reburied yourself. You dug yourself out of the ground and you brought a shovel and you reburied yourself again. When you were crying.
Do you know how much your fans love me? Do you know the messages I got over yesterday and today?
You should see the DMs I got. You know what? They're egging you on. Every DM I got was, hey, kill this man.
Okay, cool. Boxing match, 6 months, done.
We'll do it at Ruka. We'll do it at Ruka in the Octagon.
This is the best episode ever. Oh, we don't need to do it at Rookie. You can come downstairs. We can set it.
Wait, Two-Tone, are you anti-Semitic? Do you like Jews?
What are you talking about, Heavy? You don't know anything.
I'm asking you a simple question. Are you anti-Semitic? Do you like Jews?
Yes, I like Jews, Heavy.
So you're not anti-Semitic?
No.
Okay, so repeat after me.
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai.
What are you doing?
I'm asking you a simple question to recite what I'm saying after.
No, I'm not going to
recite. Literally, say what I'm saying.
No,
Baruch atah Adonai.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Why? You don't want to pray with? You don't want to pray with me?
No, I don't want to pray with you, Heavy.
Okay, fine, fair enough. Done. I just wanted to say a prayer. Sorry, I wanted to get on a good level. We can say a prayer together. Reset. You don't want to do that? Fine.
I'm not gonna dignify your
reset. That was your chance to reset, Two-Tone.
This is what they would call Jewish guilt. It's past. The moment passed. One time.
Heavy. There's so much you don't know about me, my guy. There's so much. I'm not even gonna tell you. I can't even tell you. Like,
talk to me. What? Tell me. It's powerful truth, bro. What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just.
So then tell me what you're talking about right now.
I'm flabbergasted.
What don't I know about you?
What's this anti-Semitic shit?
I wanted to pray with you, and I just wanted to make sure that you weren't anti-Semitic.
Why would you even ask me if I was anti-Semitic? How do you know that I'm not Jewish?
Are you Jewish?
I might be.
Okay. Well, sorry. I mean, I didn't get that vibe from you. I didn't know you were Jewish. Sorry.
I didn't say I was.
So why would you pray with me?
I'm saying it's possible. Maybe I'm a non-practicing Jew.
Great. It is possible.
Maybe
I don't.
I'm just saying maybe.
Sorry.
No. Maybe I'm a non-practicing Jew, Heavy. It could be possible.
Shh. Maddie, what's up?
Oh, did Heavy shush me? What's in that Gatorade? What are you drinking?
Maddie, what's good, baby?
Did you take a bong load? Did you take a rip? I'd like to see that.
I've taken 2 since we've been on the show. Are you blind?
No, I'm not.
Maddie, what's going on? I miss you.
What? What is this segue?
Best episode you'll ever have. Nothing more raw, real, clean, true.
I miss you too, Jeff. And, I'm really looking forward, I can't wait for the 6 months for your jewelry line to supersede Born and Raised. I'm really looking forward to that.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
No, you said no. Two-Tone owns Born and Raised. Two-Tone owns Born and Raised.
He said
owns Born and Raised. No, and you said that in 6 months,
your jewelry
line will supersede.
Heavy said it's a little company. He said it's your little company, Born and Raised, which is, I guess define little.
Born and Raised.
Define little.
Hey, man.
I don't know anything about Born and Raised. It could be the biggest company. I have no idea.
You know enough to ask me for a free sweatshirt, though, don't you?
Before I got to know you.
And I'm such a dick. You're like,
before I got to know you.
This is really what happened, Heavy, is that if you play back the tape and you watch that show, Maddie tore your guts out and spread them all over the wall. But you don't want to shit on your possible maybe one day sort of meal ticket.
Maddie made amends. Don't you understand? That's what I explained to you earlier.
So are you looking for an amends from me? Because there's a way I can
If you apologize,
is this all fake just for Two-Tone to say I'm sorry?
Jeff, I have no problem. I'm sorry that we ripped you on the show. I'm sorry. Like I didn't, I'm sorry that you cried to Maddie afterwards.
It took you that much just to say it.
And I'm sorry that your grandma pays your rent. You know
what, Two-Tone? I swear to God, if you want to come and do 10 minutes on my next show at Grand Central Market, you can come and do 10 minutes, and we will all watch you bomb for 10 straight.
I'm not a comedian.
Okay, so stop acting like you're funny when you say something like my grandma pays my rent, which isn't true.
Then why do you have a
6 months? 6 months. This aggression's gonna get taken. Oh my guy! You better hope I'm not wearing the rings. Woo.
Heavy, you can wear
tattoos. You literally might get your tattoos removed after I leave you sleeping. We can do it outside. We can do it in Venice. Hey, how's this? It's sponsored by Born and Raised. How's that? We'll bring people out.
Nobody cares.
Sponsored by Powerful Truth Angels and Born and Raised.
Nobody cares.
I'm training today. Stop. I'm going to do five more chin-ups right now. Best episode you've ever had. Yo, Maddie, what's good? I miss you.
He's not lying. He's not lying. We can't see you, Heavy. Oh, wow.
Count him out.
God.
Listen, neither one of us. I've never been able to do pull-ups. I can't do pull-ups. I mean, I never said I could. I'm
I
impressed.
can do it.
Oh, how are you so skinny? How do you lose weight? When you're posting everything. I remember you messaging me.
Yeah, because you're posting sandwiches. I was like, how do you eat?
I'll screenshot it. I'll screenshot it and send it to the producers of the show.
Yeah,
send it.
I think that's very important.
You don't have to screenshot. I'll tell you what I said. I said, how do you always showing these pictures of like food, but you're losing weight? Because I want to know how I can eat like, you know,
how you can not be a fat fuck like you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
46, overweight.
I'm constantly on a quest to lose weight.
Almost 50. There's 4 more years to 50, my G.
You're right.
Lose it now. Lose it now.
I'm working on it on a daily basis. I'm pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I lost a lot of weight already.
How's this two-tone?
Yeah.
I will give you a weight loss consultation. How's that? For free.
And
if you listen to me, you will lose 80 pounds.
I don't want your consultation, Heavy.
Okay, fine. Fuck you.
Okay.
Suck it. I've tried twice now. Tried to say prayer. Tried to make you lose weight. You don't want to fucking make amends.
No, I apologize. I didn't know that this affected you to this level. I'm okay. You're right. I apologize, and I turned into a joke. I'm really gonna apologize. I'm gonna apologize. Listen, I'm sorry that you came on our podcast. And
say it in Hebrew, my G.
I don't speak.
This isn't good enough.
I don't speak Hebrew.
This isn't good enough. I want you to say it in Hebrew.
I don't speak Hebrew, my friend.
Look it up. Translate it. Say it to me in Hebrew. This isn't good enough.
So I need to get a rabbi to. I need to get a rabbi to apologize to you.
It's gonna feel real. It's gonna feel real. This doesn't feel real. This doesn't feel authentic.
I'm sorry that you've invested 12 years in comedy. And now you sell jewelry.
Okay, so you're making it a joke again.
I'm sorry that.
Actually do it.
Well, you told me to
speak
Hebrew.
Do it. No, say fine. Say it in English. Go ahead.
Heavy, man. I am sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry that any of this happened. I'm sorry for a lot of things. I'm sorry, man. You're right. Everything you say is right. I am a fat George Clooney. I own a small company.
Thank you.
I love that. Are you kidding me? That's the best thing anyone's ever said to me. I love it.
Maybe shave your mustache. So when I was thinking that, it was from
maybe you should have called me like, you know, a handsome Luis Guzman instead of a fat George Clooney. You got to really rethink your strategies, man.
Hey, two-tone. If I'm 46, fat, still living in an apartment, man, I pray it's not that. I pray it's not that in 12 years from now.
Heavy, you're guaranteed it's gonna be, you're gonna be way worse off than that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Tell me about it. Let's speak in 12 years. Well, have me on in 12 years. How's that?
Yeah, sure. We'll have you on in 12 years after we do the podcast.
We'll do a
for 12
yearly
years.
checkup. We can do a yearly checkup for sure.
Sure, whatever you guys want.
I think we can book that. Jason, can we do a yearly with Heavy? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you're in. Heavy, you're solid. We gotta
once a year checkup.
We'll get a yearly.
We'll do a mental health checkup on Heavy. I feel like next time he's gonna come on in a straight jacket with the Hannibal Lecter mask, just foaming at the mouth because
with the different wallpaper.
Different wallpaper. Background. Yeah, it'll be the wallpaper. It's just gonna be ducks and bears because you're gonna be.
Okay, Dude, we've heard enough of you.
You're gonna be on the pencil farm. It's my show, dickface. So. Slow your roll.
It's your show too.
Yeah.
Maddie, what's good?
Yeah. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. You got to deal with me. You got to go through me to get to the big guy. All right, okay, my little porcupine. What do you want? You little hairless cat.
Two-tone. What do you want to talk about, buddy?
I'm just gonna say, I wish you the best. I'm sorry that you think I'm a failure because I don't own a home yet.
That's not true. Never said that.
That's what you're saying. You keep saying you have an apartment.
Nope, that's how you're interpreting it. I just said I hope that when I'm 46,
listen. We gotta listen more.
When I'm 46, I hope that I'm not overweight and living in an apartment. That's all I said. I never said there was a problem with it. The same way how there's no problem with taking orders at McDonald's or being a garbage man. Do you understand that? It's just for me, when I'm 46, I don't want to be living in an apartment and overweight. Is that you're saying that there's something wrong with living in an apartment? I live in an apartment myself.
No, that's what you're saying, Heavy. That's what you're saying. You're not telling me that.
Truth. That's the powerful truth.
What?
And I am an angel, and you are a demon. And I came every time I come in. I'm the one with the wings, my G. I float down and I bless you with these episodes. These are the best episodes you'll have. No guest that you have on will be as real as me. None. Facts. And a conversation. And if you could tell me that who's been realer?
Nobody.
Where have the episode's been more raw? Where?
No one's come like this in the history of this show. It might be
Nobody, Heavy. Nobody has been
Heavy at the risk of your.
Here we go.
Of your entire. I love that you put your entire public profile and professional life on risk to do this show and make us great. And I really love that you did that. And I love that you come here and you just basically, it's like you came here and put a shotgun in your mouth and blew your brains out. And
did I?
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you listen. You die for your craft.
You feel that way.
You're willing to put it all down and leave it all in the field, and I appreciate that. I'm that kind of guy too. I love it. I think you're a wonderful performer, and
man, that's a lot for somebody who's never come to see me see a show.
I did see your show. I saw you. I've seen you actually maybe twice. I saw you at the store. I saw you open up, and you had a showcase once. I went to. I've seen you. You handed out weed pens and shit. I was there.
You were there? Okay.
I've seen you perform. Yeah.
Thank you for supporting. I'll see you at the next one.
Okay.
I'll see you at the next one.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of that, Maddie, you know, LA has just opened everything up again. We're just wide open right now. Just so you know, LA has just decided that it's over with. Everything's open. Apparently.
Is it open?
Heavy's doing comedy.
It's completely open.
It's completely fucking
Let's
open.
go.
It's open.
Actually close to you, what the place that I got my weed, and I just like to shut them out just to put on for what's good. I don't know if you've ever heard about it. Have you ever been to Mota?
I know I've driven past Mota. I don't smoke weed anymore, but I know what that place is. Mota is slang for marijuana. Just in case you.
Well, no, it's not slang. It's Spanish.
Right, but it's an old like LA slang. You got Mota, like that's from when I was a kid.
Okay. Okay, this is feeling good now. This is feeling like, you know, we're moving on into the episode.
Do you feel refreshed, Heavy?
Do you know how cleansed I feel? I feel like I just got baptized, bro. I feel like there's certain things like if you're not good by yourself, and this is for the people listening, if you don't do right by yourself, you cannot do right to other people. So like, I can't fully be cool with you, Two-Tone, until I did what I just did. Now it's a clean slate to me. Like you can come over for dinner. I'll cook you dinner, bro. Like I got you on a jewelry. I'll gift you a piece. You don't have to ask for it. I'll give you a piece of gold. It's yours. Like I don't actually want to fight you in 6 months. You know, like it's just like I have to just. I don't speak to a therapist, so it's important to vent. Otherwise, you're bottling it up. And this is for the people listening. This is for the people listening.
Listen up.
People live their lives resenting people, being mad at people, not saying how they feel. Two-Tone, I never want to be sitting at a dinner table with somebody that I'm looking across from thinking to myself, fuck this guy. You understand?
Yeah.
I'd rather leave it all out, keep it clear, be like, yo, this is how I felt. I'm emotional. I'm a Pisces. I fucking get emotional. I've worked my fucking ass off and sacrificed everything like to get to where I am. And like, you know, being on the podcast, having you guys shit on me, like it hurt me for so many different reasons, you know, and like expressing that's important. The same way how someone's working and they feel like a coworker is being rude to them or invites them out to dinner with their friends and then downplays them and then like, you know, mistreats them in front of their friends. Like that's something that you wouldn't want, a position that you wouldn't want to be in. And it's a position I'm not putting myself in anymore as a 3 or 4-year-old adult, any person who's doing himself right. So like, you know, if you think I look crazy and you think I look like a fucking psycho and you think I'm crazy, fine, great. No, that's fine. Don't let anybody try to gaslight you and make you feel crazy for expressing how you feel, doing right by yourself and staying true. And that's the powerful motherfucking truth. With my wings, I'm flying off to go pack another bowl.
Jason, I just want to, as our producer, where do we go from here?
Let's talk about LA. Let's talk about what's going on.
No,
Heavy. What's going on with Heavy? You haven't asked me anything about what's going on.
What's going on? No, I asked you about the jewelry.
You guys think that's the only thing that I have going on? Okay, let me tell you what the fuck's been going on with me over the past.
Okay, give me what heavy. I would really love to know. You came in really. You got your spirit. We talked about the strikes. We talked about the resentments. We came full circle. You wanted to fight Two-Tone. You wanted to show each other's bank accounts. You tested his might. You tested his will. You got him to say sorry. You know,
he made fun of me for not being a homeowner. He made fun of my age. He made an ageist. Listen, no, hold on, Heavy.
You made an ageist.
Heavy. Let me hold on. We're running Heavy. You made some ageist comments. You made some fat comments about me. And then you
coconut oil comments.
You made some coconut oil comments. You accused me of being anti-Semitic. I mean, you ran the gamut of things you could throw at me. Which is fine. I'm pretty thick-skinned typically, and you know, after doing a show for Maddie with a year, there's really not much that can be said to me that's going to rattle me. You know, Maddie and I have kind of been going at each other.
You seem kind of rattled right now. I don't know. You don't seem in like good, funny spirits. Right?
I'm not. I've been laughing.
Why are you so serious then, bro?
I've been laughing
because we're doing a recap. We're doing a little recap.
We're doing a
recap.
I mean, we can
get calm down.
We can get
Heavy,
zany.
Shut up.
Heavy. We can get zany again. I got enough gas. We can go for hours. I don't care. Like I'm trying to wind it down to a place where you can feel comfortable because I see you pacing in your bathroom and.
No. I'm comfortable. I just like let's move on from the recap. We all know what's happening.
No, we were recapping. That's what we were recapping.
It's your episode. You guys
Heavy,
lead the way. You guys lead the way.
Yeah, we're leading the way. So we had our friend Jeff on. He had some resentments, it seems, from the first one. I made a physical reach out to our friend Jeff. You know, I called him. He was crying in his bed. I felt very bad. You know, and I wanted to apologize to Jeff.
I wasn't in bed.
Make an apology.
I wasn't in bed.
You were in bed the second time when I FaceTimed you back and you were still crying.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So the second time I called you, when we were FaceTiming and you were crying in bed, saying that you could never show that to your manager. I did feel bad. I genuinely felt bad.
Maddie felt bad. Maddie felt bad.
And then I did feel bad.
Maddie has pulled back. You can tell Maddie has like he really felt bad. He was a little freaked out.
I genuinely felt bad. And then me and you really didn't talk for a couple months. And then when you came to Toronto, I was like, hey, like let's link, and we hung out. And then, but I do, there is something about the way that you do feel about my co-host Two-Tone that I really can't put a pin in, because every time that you came on the podcast, the 2 times before, he really was trying to champion you, and he really was trying to put the reins on me. So I don't know where in the head of the whisked up fucking omelet you got going on in your skull, where the fuck that kind of anger and resentment. And I don't know if you're projecting the words that you wanted to say to me to Two-Tone.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. You know, I think you really wanted to do that. And then because then if you would have said those things to me, I would have just kicked you off the Zoom and said, then I'm okay with 3 strikes and I don't need you as a friend at all. But because Two-Tone doesn't need you as a friend because he's an adult and you have nothing to do with his life at all. So, you know, this has been just a great podcast. And you know, it's been truly, I think, just a beautiful picture of human emotions. Beautiful.
You guys aren't ending the podcast right now.
No. We're just doing a recap up until now. We're gonna have it right now. We're gonna start the podcast. So like,
let's start the show.
Like, just tell it. Yeah. Let's start the show. So like, what do you got going on? I see you're walking around your apartment naked.
Thank you.
How's pizza? First of all, how's pizza?
Pizza is the one rock in my life. I've been through so much in my way. She's so sweet. Look at her. Look how gentle she is. Thank you, Mama. So Thank you. She's a Formosan Mountain Dog mix. I will say this, after hearing your recap of the episode, maybe I did go a little too hard on Two-Tone, and some of the things that I was trying to say were you outlandish or a little much. But I'll say this. I'm sorry.
Cut out.
So now this is like a really
you gotta rewind. You froze. You froze. Heavy.
What'd you say?
Do it again. You froze.
Okay. I'll just say this too. I'll just say this right now. Two-Tone?
Yeah.
I used the fact that I don't know you that well to go in on you.
Uh-huh.
And probably said some things that don't really have to, didn't need to be said.
Okay.
Definitely don't want to box you.
No, you don't.
Definitely respect the fact that you built up born and raised. Have no problem with your apartment. I've been there. It's nice. You could lose, like, this is like the Jewish grandma in me, but like you could lose like 10, 15 pounds for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like not like, oh, you're fat, you're disgusting, like two-tone smells. Like, no. You could lose like 10, 15 pounds. Like, that's fine.
Of
that's
course.
good,
of course.
Know? And this is what I've been up to. And I hope that we can now have a nice, pleasant episode because I'm now calmed down.
Okay. In the spirit of calmness, can I just say one thing? And I'm not stoking. I think that
you're not going to. We're good now.
Here's my thing about. I have to reel myself in because there's a part of me that just like, Heavy. I love talking shit, and I want to read.
We can talk shit. We can talk shit.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I think that maybe one thing I would say is in what happened in the last episode and what it did to you. I feel like you should have a thicker skin, and I feel like you could have. I'm sorry that it affected you the way it did, and I'm sorry that you're upset, but I don't think it was that serious because.
Not upset anymore.
Okay, well, at the time you're upset and like you got emotional with Maddie on the phone, and you weeped a couple times, and I think that. If you look if you get big picture,
I wasn't weeping. That's when someone died.
You wept.
You just yelled at us for an hour. Shut up.
You wept. You wept. You wept twice. You wept twice. Once in bed and once not in bed. And you wept, and you were covered in a comforter. And I think that look. I think that if you get big picture perspective on this, and you look at the podcast and the time and the rotation of what it was, it's just such an infinitesimal pinprick of an event.
What does infinitesimal mean?
It's just the most tiniest pinprick of a thing that happened, and it really fucked your head up. And I think that maybe what this is hold on, let me just finish. Maybe what this is like we represent. Maybe I represent because he didn't want to put it on Maddie, so he put it on me. Maybe I represent to you. The oppression, the things working against you that you've been pushing against for your career to get to a place.
It's not that. It's not that. And I'll tell you what it is. And I told Maddie, and to give everybody some insight and like to you, your respect that you deserve. Like Maddie is a legend, certified. Okay. And I know that for a fact. I know that. And like, 2 times New York Times bestseller, like Vice, everything he's done with his Vice, self-produced his fucking YouTube show, like started a family, owns land, like doesn't give a fuck what people think, does what he, does his thing, and I know that you do that too. I know that you're that same way, but like in LA, maybe at a different situation or whatever it is, but you guys are people that like me, your followers and your listeners, like we look up to you. Like your words carry fucking weight. Do you understand? Like if Maddie says something, it's true. If you like, it's not like there's no sus shit. It's really real. It comes from like a real place. There's families to support. It's not like some bullshit. Like, and so it was tough for me to see people that I looked up to that could have put me in a position of real power and empowerment and like, respect and in a good light, not doing that. And that's what really, I think, triggered me. And that's what I really spoke to Maddie about. And like, that's, when people feel disrespected, they lash. And like, I felt violently disrespected. I was like, what the fuck? Like you bring me on the podcast and you shoot me down, talk about how unfunny I am and that my family supports. I was like, what? I was like, do you know how long I've worked and how much I've sacrificed and like how many tours I've done, how many couches, not even couches that I've slept on, pillows from couches because someone was sleeping on the couch and I had to sleep on the fucking, like, you guys want to talk about my grandma and shit? Like my parents and my family, they cut me off in 2009 when I dropped out of school and they said, good fucking luck. They've been there for me when I've been down and out, but like I was mortified. I was like, how could these guys that I look up to that could empower me so do that? And like that's, and it's over, it's past, like it's water under the bridge. It's like it's nothing, but like two-tone, like that's what it really was. It wasn't anything other than that. And like it's to your respect. Like I respect you, bro. I like born and raised is something I respect. It's not something like, you know.
What are you wiping?
I'm sweating a bit. I just turned on the AC. It's hot in LA.
I mean, I think that there, you know, that what I'm trying to say is that you control that narrative of that interaction with us, and it's you dictate how that works, right? You could have been like, you could have looked at it. You could have looked at it and been like, "Damn, that was flames." Peace.
Agreed. But to your point of saying like it was so minute, like sometimes, and this is for everybody listening to, like what's so minute to one person and what might seem like really not a big deal.
Yeah.
Really might be like really like you have no idea. Like, you know how they say like there's reaction to every reaction? Like you have no idea.
Who says that? I say that sometimes. Do other people say that?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's like there's like when you like I turned on the water, like I turn on the sink, water goes in the sink. That's the reaction.
No. Let me see that. I don't believe you. What do you mean?
But like, I'm just saying, like, what might be small to some people is huge to others, and it was a fucking huge deal to me to come on your podcast. Huge. It's a huge deal that I'm on right now. Huge.
Well, I
don't take it for granted. I don't downplay it.
You really came for me. You really came for me. I mean, I don't know why. It's a valiant. I don't know if valiant is the word. It was quite an effort, I will say.
Thank you. Okay, so
it was 5 minutes late. What were you doing? I want to ask a question.
I'll tell you.
You were 5 minutes late coming on to the podcast,
which I usually never would be.
What were you doing? Were you just doing mental push-ups?
So I'll tell you what was
that 5 minutes
and I'll tell you what I was doing. And I'll tell you why I was so amped up. My car on Sunday, my Ford Explorer that I drive, nothing against Ford, out of nowhere seized up on me when I was driving back from Silver Lake. And I had to go to the shop. I sent it to the shop. They called me yesterday. It's fixed. It was a sensor, whatever. It's getting fixed. I was going to rent a car, but my friend just had ACL surgery and she wasn't using her car. So I hit her up. I was like, yo, can I use your car if you're not using it? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. And because I'm a good friend, just the way that you guys are, you know, yesterday I picked up her prescriptions from CVS and I picked up just doing whatever I can. She can't move around the house, moving boxes for her. I took out her garbage. I went to CVS for her. And today, an hour before I was coming on this podcast, which I was literally just walking around my apartment, pacing, just like getting ready for it, excited. She hit me up and she goes, hey, can you drive me to Brentwood? And I was like, yes, absolutely. But like, we have to go right now. I drove her to Brentwood. I raced back when I was 5 minutes away from the house. I emailed the producer saying I'll be 5 minutes. And then I texted you, I'll be there in a minute. When I was literally at Holloway and La Cienega, ran into my apartment, parked, got pizza up here, put on my rings, like turned the mirror on and zoomed in. And that's what it was. And I was like, it was a whirlwind.
You came in hot.
I came in hot. And it's honestly probably why I was so
can contest that you came in hot.
You definitely came in.
Well, yeah.
The temperature was hot that you came in at.
So that's what happened. That's
heavy. I think the biggest thing that, the biggest takeaway from all of this, I think, is, no matter how big, how small, whatever in your wallet, whatever, all that stuff is, we just got to treat each other with a little more respect,
Agreed. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter what you look like.
It doesn't matter what you look like, or
doesn't matter what you have.
Things that you said to Two-Tone, you can just wash them under the bridge.
Yeah.
It's all
if you're
good.
Exactly.
It's really simple. I get it.
If you're nice and hardworking and respectable, those are the rules. That's it. That's the powerful truth. Like that will get you the furthest. If you're just don't fuck people over, be nice, be true to yourself. And I'll tell you what I've been doing over this past 10 months because you guys are asking me, and that's about the last.
Two-Tone's been wondering.
Time that I came on. If that's okay. So March.
We got all the time in the world. I got no hard outs right now. I'm all ears, buddy.
I got no hard outs.
I'm here for you. You have no hard. You don't have any meetings after this?
I think no, I'm good.
Okay.
Actually, I might go to Two-Tone. I just might drive by Two-Tones. No, I'm just okay, so relax. If I drive by Two-Tone, it's to take you for a coffee. Okay, so basically, my birthday, I was, the pandemic hit. I've worked talking about all this shit, and you guys want to bring up whatever I'm unfunny. I've literally worked 11 years to get to the point where I could be like a headliner. heavy sets is great. It sells out. It's fantastic, but it's not just me. I'm talking about the point where like comedian can go on the road and like sell out a show with my name and have openers and me be the one that goes up 45 minutes at the end. You understand? And I had dates booked in Vancouver, San Diego, Toronto, New York. I had like my first year of headlining dates, and then Corona hit, which fucking sucked. And like, I'll be honest, I felt, you know, and shout out to just anybody who's lost anybody for this. This shit has fucking sucked. You know, my heart goes out to you. And anybody who's lost like work, you know, like we've all been going through it, and like my heart goes out to everybody, including you guys, for whatever work you've lost too. Because I'm sure there's a whole bunch.
Thank you.
And Two-Tone, I'm sure the same goes for you too, because I know you're not doing.
Two-Tone's lost a lot.
Bro, it's been fucked.
No, I haven't.
So this is what I did.
Neither one of us has lost anything actually heavy. We actually have been flourishing in this nightmare.
Okay, so listen.
Luckily enough. I'm
glad you're grateful for it. So this is what happened with me. 10 months. The first month, or this is 11 months in or whatever, I basically started having panic attacks. Started thinking that I had Corona when I didn't have Corona. FaceTiming my mom. Convinced, just anxiety attacks. I was having anxiety attacks because I was like, I didn't know where money was going to come from. Like a lot of people, you know, and I was like, I don't want to move from LA and lose everything I built because of this fucking Corona shit. So I literally, because I couldn't do any shows, all shows were sucked in, I literally started focusing hard on the jewelry, started selling the jewelry hard, which I do privately, and my e-commerce is about to pop off. I'll send the producer photos of the
yeah, we can put up some links
of the rings. I would really appreciate
that. Check out, show Two-Tone. He wants to see them.
I'll give a code so that your followers can get a discount if they do.
No. Closer. Keep them up longer. Go through them. These
are 14 karat gold tri rings. There's 3 rings in one. I used to have single rings, but they were too feminine.
I still have. They're bones. They're
bones. They're bones. They represent the fact that we have to flourish while we're here, because when we, you know, it's morbid, but when we leave, you can't take anything with you. You understand? These bones. I call it the Boneyard collection because it looks like a bunch of bones.
Did you design these rings, Heavy?
These are all my designs. And I've been designing jewelry for 10 years. It started with little micro pendants that was like 14 karat gold, hot dog, burger, French fry, ice cream. I have the hot dog right here. I'll grab it. These rings have literally kept me afloat. And these bracelets, they started off with the bracelets, and the rings wrap around and look like this when there's. This is a little 14 karat gold hot dog bracelet. But it started off with the food because I was so fat. I was like, the food clothing was always so loud and obnoxious. I wanted to make something refined. And this is what I did, bro. And I've sold and made, like, these rings, these aren't cheap. I'm not going to talk about my pricing on your podcast, but like these diamonds are A1. This is all 14 karat gold. Like,
what's the retail on one of those? What's the retail on a ring?
Is the ring $500?
So yeah, for your followers, I would sell a bracelet for $500, and it comes with
what's
gold
a ring?
Clasp. A ring
gold
is
class, $275. $450.
Yeah.
How many grams?
These big rings, I would do to your followers.
So what is that? Is that one piece?
1,300.
They're connected.
This is one piece. I'll show you. It's one piece.
Oh wow!
One full
That's
piece.
so nice. So it's like
white
a rib
gold
cage and those represent like you can't take money with you. Leave it all on the playing field.
No,
bones.
we're
all just made of bones.
Guys, this stuff, material shit, it means nothing.
Yeah.
What really matters is the powerful truth, like that, and family,
that's it.
And Maddie's family, and Two-Tone, born and raised, what he's built with that,
we love,
and the family that he's gonna build, like family, love.
What about Jason's family?
Jason too. I don't know him well. I forgot about
Jason's
Jason.
family.
Jason and everybody who's watching. Like, this feels like it's a conversation between us three. I'm forgetting that. Like,
there's hundreds of thousands of people listening.
I know, and it's crazy because it's like I'm curious to hear what the response is to this episode, because that's not the only thing that I did. The Grand Central Market, that's an LA staple, basically converted their rooftop space to a performance space, which is not for me, for artists. And I am the one that's running like the space and my shows there. But God bless the Grand Central Market. Go to the Grand Central Market. Go to a restaurant that's LA based, that's family owned. Okay, another thing I really want to talk about, if it's okay.
Yeah.
fuck Postmates and fuck Uber Eats. And like, I don't know if you work with them, but like, I want to say this. It makes me disgusted that they take 30%. It makes me disgusted that your tip doesn't go to the guy or the girl who's making your food. Guys, if you have a car and you're capable, get up off your tush. It's a good time to get out of the house. Do not support Postmates and Uber Eats. These people are robbing restaurants. There's a reason why they're the main sponsors for NFL's delivery. How they have that much money to do that. There's a reason why I watch Raptor games and I see Uber Eats on the banners. It's because they're robbing restaurants. It's ruining the restaurant industry. Fuck the iCloud kitchens. Fuck Postmates. Fuck Uber Eats. Go support the restaurant. Tip 20%, even if you're picking up. Like, they have families. They rely on these tips. Everyone's losing their shit. So if you're going to go, these people are putting their risk too, so you can eat. Especially the people who haven't lost any work. Go and fucking pick it up, or use the app that doesn't fucking charge them up the ass.
I support that. That's so nice, Seth. That's so nice. That's so thoughtful.
And like, that's something I really want to say.
I'd like to say support independent jewelers.
Not even just jewelers, like businesses.
If you got $450 to buy a gold ring, go to Heavy. You know, in these trying times, I'd like to get into the luxury jewelry business. I think it's really sweet of you to really dig deep into yourself and start selling a luxury item during these tough times, Heavy. I think it's really smart. I think it's really sweet of you and thoughtful, and I think it's really.
I think it's really
genuine too. During these tough times, sell gold.
Relax.
I think it's really good.
I'll say this. In these times, I have had to focus on keeping myself afloat. But in the past, when it wasn't Corona, I have leveraged all the clout and connections that I have to actually help out the less fortunate. And you guys downplayed this huge on the last episode, but I actually literally have raised over $90,000 for No Kid Hungry with my buddy George Riccadelli and Chris Burns. And that was with private dinners and sold out shows in New York at the Hunt and Fish Club, and in LA at John and Vinny's. We had people like Pete Davidson, Tiffany Haddish, Sam Morrell, Ari. There's
Do you have a wiki page?
Do I?
Yeah, like, do you have a wiki page that you can have like all this stuff on it, like your jewelry, your charity?
I'll tell you what I have. I'll tell you what I have.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I have.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I have.
Yeah.
I have nothing, Maddie. Okay.
Oh.
Nothing other than my name, my connections, and like the little money that I do have. But I don't consider that like actually anything. Like, I don't have a manager. Like, I don't have a real manager. I'm grateful for.
What happened to your manager from before?
I didn't actually have a manager. I was just saying, like, if I did have a
you couldn't show the podcast to
I
your
don't actually
manager.
have a manager. I don't actually.
So
have
you didn't have a manager, so you're just using
if I
that
did
to try
have
to make
a
me feel
manager,
bad.
No,
you're like, I could never show my manager this.
No. But if my agent or somebody saw that, I wasn't lying to you.
You were lying to me, kind of Heavy.
Managers, agents, it's the same thing. If somebody who I respected, two different things.
Dentist, doctor, different.
Okay, if somebody who I respected in the industry saw it, I wouldn't be happy. That's basically whether I said manager or agent or whatever it was. Okay, so those have been my two main things. Like the market shows haven't been consistent, but I've been. Oh, and also too, I've been giving weight loss consultations. If there's anybody out there, like, look at me. I'm here with my shirt off. I did lose 100 pounds. Like, I've been giving some weight loss consultations. It's like $1,000, $1,500. So.
I love it.
That's what I've been doing.
Maddie, do you want Heavy to coach you on losing weight? Do you want to lose weight, Maddie?
I asked Maddie to lose weight. I asked him.
I'm losing weight. I rode a Peloton this morning.
Guys, can Powerful Truth Angels just like, Maddie, we love you, bro. We want you here forever. I swear to God, bro. Like, there's certain people that, like Two-Tone, that I don't care if they're, I'm just joking. But like,
no, it's fine.
We want what's good for you. No, I'm just like,
no,
we love you, Maddie. We love you. We just want you what's best for you. So
Maddie is, I got to tell you something. Even it's more evidenced by this episode, and I don't think Maddie is such a savage man, and the amount of like. I've come from being aghast at his savagery to becoming comfortable with it, and now I'm just in awe of his pure, uncut. He's a savage.
How is he savage?
Like that's the thing. You can't even see it. but I see it.
Dude, I know how savage Maddie is.
No. I'm saying it's like
the wrath.
Maddie is like, he's the most calculating, savage person, and you can't even see it because you're too stoned. He's a monster. Okay. Maddie's a monster. And
Maddie, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Is this a good episode?
No, he's not mad at you.
No,
he loves you.
Heavy. First of all, I would never be mad at you because words could never break the bond that we have. Okay. Second, just thanks for coming on.
I love you.
Thank you for giving us the trust again. You
of course.
You came in and I hear you, I see you,
I apologize,
and I appreciate you.
So wait, Two-Tone, are we cool?
I'm gonna tell you something. Heavy. An older version of me would have never let this go for as long as you lived. But yeah, man, we're as cool as you want to be. I'm cool. Okay, man. I'm chilling.
Then we're really cool.
I'm cool, dude. You want me to send you some more born and raised?
We're best friends now. We're best friends.
I'm gonna send you a box. I'm gonna send you some born and raised box so you can give it to your cleaning lady.
No way you're gonna send me another sweatsuit.
Yeah, your cleaning lady's got to live, right? I'm gonna send you something you can put on the resale market.
I don't believe it. I'll say this. I had the pleasure, and Two-Tone, your sweatsuit actually was fantastic. I loved it. It was great.
The what?
It washed well too. The sweatsuit was great. It was fantastic. I did wear it actually.
Heavy, you live in LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want you to be clear where you're at.
I'm not. Are you? Is this like a threat or something?
No. But I'm sure we know a lot of people in common.
I'm confused. I thought we were cool. We've moved on from this.
I know we're totally cool. I'm just fucking with you, man. It's all good. It's all good. But you're gonna die.
Heavy. I want to do say one thing though.
You're gonna die.
The same way. I just want to say something too. Heavy. What you will see from this episode is a ripple of really where you stand and where people are either gonna be. They're gonna pick sides. I just want you to know they're gonna pick sides. And there's 3 people in a room right now. No, I'm just going to let you know that there's going to be sides. And some of the words that you said, maybe some people will interpret that a certain way. I'm just going to say that.
My hands are clean, Heavy. Heavy, my hands are clean. I'm not going to. I will never lay a finger on you.
I think now is the time. And I think now is the time, as soon as we stop this, that you start really second guessing and really kind of start wormholing your own brain again and start drilling the second hole. So I just want you to know that this will be completely uncut.
If anything ever happens,
this is going to be completely uncut.
Happens to me, go to Two-Tone's
and we're going to make you.
I'll say that now. If anything ever happens to me,
we're going to make you really small during this entire thing. I just want you to know that
we're going to shrink you.
I thought you made me small.
Because the thing that started this whole thing, I feel, is when you called me and you're like, did you make me fucking small?
That was so sick.
Small?
It was a wide angle lens and you're in the middle of us and you look so tiny and we didn't do anything.
Dude, I was like, you shrunk me.
You shrunk yourself. Like, you shrunk yourself, Heavy. Listen, man.
Wait. But this is what I was about to say, talking about the sweatsuits. I had the pleasure of, and I'll say this, I hope it comes to your city, but if you're in Toronto, go and get it. And this isn't some dick riding shit. Like Maddie's new burger that I had, which was a single smash, add bacon, jalapeno mayo or relish or whatever you're calling it, was fucking fantastic. Okay. So shout out to Born and Raised, go get a sweatsuit, and Maddie's burger might be probably one of the best in Canada. Like, if not, I don't know, North America. Like the shit. When you're eating a sandwich, you want it to hold conformity. When you're eating a burger, you don't want to take a bite out of it for everything to splatter out. This holds perfect conformity.
Okay. Huh? Heavy. I don't need you. It's okay. We're good. Are we good?
Yeah. What are you doing? You trying to leave, Maddie? We're just warming up here.
What's going on? We're just starting up.
This is a start.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
We're gonna start going through all your businesses and talking about them.
Sorry.
I like the burger. I was just saying I like the burger.
Okay, sorry. I didn't even hear what you were saying. I was just looking at my phone and then I came back.
He checked out.
Sorry, keep saying, what were you saying?
I love your burger. It's one of the best. It's probably
Maddie
one of the
is a
best
cyborg.
burgers.
What are you talking
Maddie
about,
is a
Maddie's
cyber.
I
Maddie
was saying
is
your
a
burger is
cyborg.
incredible.
He's a cyborg, dude. He's like the Terminator, but corpulent. He's the corpulent Terminator.
Okay, well, Heavy, really great seeing you. Thanks so much
Oh,
for
that's
coming
it.
on. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. We'll have you on again real soon. We'll have Jason reach back out. And from the bottom of my heart,
It's been a blast, Heavy.
yeah, thank
Just-
you so much,
Two-Tone,
buddy.
I love you.
Heavy, just
I
so
love
you know that the retention of this podcast, they're gonna see.
Say it back, Two-Tone. Say it back.
I'm not saying that to this person. I don't say that lightly to anybody. So I'm sorry, Heavy. The retention of this podcast is pretty small, pretty short. So they're gonna see the beginning, they're gonna see people else yelling, and then no one's gonna see the after effects. So, you know, have a good life out there in the world.
When do they drop off?
They drop off as soon as you start.
As
soon as you start questioning, as soon as you start becoming ageist and fattest and accusing people of anti-Semitic, they're gone. That's when they take that
I
room.
didn't accuse you of being anti-Semitic.
Okay, listen. This has been amazing, and I think this is it. This is going to push our podcast over the edge, and we're finally going to get what we need. And
Joe Rogan's going to come ask us to be on for sure.
For sure. After this,
one.
when they see Heavy doing his thing,
Maybe hit up Segura. Tell Segura to come on.
I can't wait to see the fallout from this episode because he's going to come back in another year, and he's going to ascend. He's going to be like Little Uzi Vert, diamond in the forehead. No fucking bullshit. Like it's Heavy. Just heavy.
I'll say this.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
I'll say this, guys. I do love you both. Again, sorry for coming in so hot.
No.
Don't apologize. There's nothing to even apologize for. Nothing happened. Really.
You don't understand. Like it does mean a lot. You know, the powerful truth. Maddie, thank you. Too. Maddie, thank you.
You're welcome. No, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I appreciate it. You're not mad at me, are you?
What?
You're not mad at me, are you?
Whoa. You weren't nice to Two-Tone.
Well, I apologized.
That's not how things work.
Yeah, you still said a lot of mean things. Like Two-Tone's like one of my best friends.
Slow down. What did I say that was so bad?
I'm just saying.
Heavy. It's fine. Let's let it go, Maddie. It's fine. We'll go on with our lives, and whether or not you're mad at Heavy just remains to be seen. And I'm
just tired now.
He's tired. He checked out. Yeah, Maddie's done.
Can I just ask, how long have we been doing it for?
6 hours. This show's been 6 hours long. Jason,
how long have we been recording?
It's like 2 hours total.
2 hours show. That's solid.
Oh my god! This
1 hour
felt like
52 minutes.
This literally felt like 25 minutes for me.
No, it didn't.
Yep.
No, it didn't. Well, Heavy, you take care now, and we'll see you when we see you, buddy.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Hasta la pasta, my guy.
Love you. Two-Tone, I'm FaceTiming you right now.
Okay. See
you, buddy.
Bye.
Love.
We have ad reads.
Full Banana Town. Like that is like when he was cut. Like that is like that's good TV,
dude.
That's good TV.